It's a Frio Canyon motorcycle stop in the Bent Rim Grill in Lakey. It is a complete and utter disaster. Bushes. You better pray to the gods of skinny punks like you this wind doesn't pick up.
Yeah, honey, I'm the bogey biker, and you know I'm here to stay.
Not sure I'm in the best spot, but welcome back, folks. Man, I was gone for a week. First of all, I'm at the 80-foot tall, 80-foot tin Soldier. That's an old incinerator. It's one of the stops on the Motorcycle Grand Tour of Texas. I've been slacking. I think this is my 16th or 17th stop, but if you don't know what the Motorcycle Grand Tour of Texas is, go check that out. Especially if you live in Texas or in and around Texas, it's a great way to get out and see some cool things on your motorcycle. So yeah, that's where I'm at. This is in Waco, Texas. But I've been gone a week on a business trip to the Utility Expo. It's one of the largest equipment shows in the country. But man, I just totally got off the carnivore diet. I mean, like I've had cheat days here and there, and it's been working, and I've stayed on it and lost weight, lost 45 pounds. And again, the last couple months I've had a cheat day here and there and had a beer or two every once in a while, all that. But this last week I went head first off the carnivore diet. And I think I'm experiencing the carnivore flu or the keto flu or whatever you call it again last day or two. But anyway, I wanted to make this video because this Friday, October 24th, is Twisted in Texas 2. You got 5 days. Twisted in Texas 2, October 24th to the 26th. And I still get a lot of messages, and I get it. I know everybody doesn't watch every video, but I have tried to overload the communication in different videos. Maybe not overload, but I've tried to provide all the information. But I still get a lot of questions on things that we've talked about multiple times. So I wanted to do one more, we've got the final schedule, and I'm gonna post it here, and it's also on my Facebook page. It's also on my Instagram, and it's a post on the community page and YouTube, on YouTube. But you're gonna have to pardon me, of course. I need my glasses. Anyway, Whataburger's a great place for a carnivore because you can get the triple, no bun, no veggies, no fries. So that's what I did. So here's the schedule, and I'll put it up here. But on Friday, October 24th, if you're gonna ride down with me and the Rusty Bolts, we're gonna have lunch at Junction 36 in Gatesville, Texas. And we're gonna meet there at 11 o'clock, have lunch. I would say if you get there, go ahead and eat. We're not gonna have one big table. I don't know how many people are gonna be there, if there's gonna be 5 or 50 or whatever in between. But if they're 11, we'll hopefully can leave by noon. If you're gonna ride with Kelly B down there, you're gonna meet Kelly B Gliding at 11 a.m. in Temple, Texas at the Bushes. And then or you just, if you want to meet us down there, we're riding our first stop. We're gonna stop at Javelina Harley-Davidson in Boerne, Texas, B-O-E-R-N-E. If you're a Texan, you know that. If you're not a Texan, you may not know that. And have a little meet and greet. We might be there by 3:30, but meet and greet 4 to 5 p.m. And then part of my post or part of my post on Instagram and Facebook and the community page on YouTube. I put some ride maps showing you, there's Lukenbach, there's Albert Hall, Bandera. There's some interesting places in town. It's not far from there. So those ride maps, I'm not bringing a bunch of printed off copies. I have no idea who's going to go, and but you can also ask me. I'm not sure if I'm in a safest place or not. But. So once we leave the Javelina Harley-Davidson on Friday, October 24th, we're going to leave there by 5 p.m. And me and the Rusty Bolts are riding to Lakey because that's where we're staying. So anybody that's staying in and around Lakey can ride with us if you'd like to. And anybody staying in and around Kerrville can ride with Kelly B. He's staying in Kerrville, so we'll do a group ride. This wind, I hope it doesn't blow over my... You better pray to the gods of skinny punks like you this wind doesn't pick up.
You better pray to the God of skinny punks that this wind doesn't pick up.
Group ride to Lakey with me and the Rusty Bolts. Group ride to Kerrville with Kelly B Gliding. And we're most likely going to have dinner at the Bent Rim Grill. That's not 100% set in stone, but there's a few options in Lakey, but I think that's what we're going to do that night. And Kelly B Gliding is going to have dinner, and you can find out probably there at Javelina Harley-Davidson where that's going to be, but somewhere in Kerrville. Everybody's responsible for their own meals, all that fun stuff. And Saturday is the day. So for those of you that are staying in Kerrville and want to ride with Kelly B, he's meeting everybody at that Walmart in Kerrville, the same one as last year, and about 8 o'clock, and kickstands will be up at 9 a.m. on Saturday, October 25th. If you're staying in and around Lakey and you want to get up and ride, I think Kelly B and the group coming from Kerrville will ride one of the sisters on the way down. We may actually ride one the evening before coming in from Bernie. I haven't looked at that closely yet now that I think about it. But get up Saturday morning and go ride one of the sisters, go ride two of the sisters, go ride all the sisters, whatever you think you want to do, depending on what time you start and all that stuff. And then we're going to meet everybody at the Bent Rim Grill at 11 a.m. in Lakey. And we're going to give away some prizes. We're going to have some merch for sale. We're going to have lunch. Again, we're not providing lunch. Lunch will just be available for purchase at the Bent Rim Grill. It's a cool spot. If you hadn't been to the Bent Rim, it's the Frio Canyon motorcycle stop and the Bent Rim Grill in Lakey. It's a motorcycle place. So if you ride a motorcycle, which I'm assuming you do, it's a cool spot to be. We're going to hang out there for a couple hours, and then we're going to give away some prizes. We've got merch for sale. Yeah, and we're just going to have some food and fellowship and fun at the Bent Rim Grill, which is kind of in the heart of the Three Twisted Sisters. So it's a great spot to kind of have a central location. And then Saturday afternoon, if you want to ride to Lukenbach, it's a couple hours over there. I'm sure if you hadn't heard of Lukenbach, it's a famous song, made by Willie Nelson, made famous by Willie Nelson. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas with Willie and Waylon and the boys. There's Albert Hall again. Those are a couple hours away. So I don't know. Bandera is the cowboy capital of the world. If you want to ride over there, it's kind of on your own. Me and Mrs. Bogey may go ride one of the sisters, or I'm aware how funny that sounds. And then the J. Jeffrey Music concert, live concert, is going to be at the River Bluff Cabins starting at 7 p.m. on Saturday. So that should give everybody time to ride their own ride on Saturday. And man, barring any weather problems, first of all, this is arguably the best month of the year, October. That's why we're doing it here in Texas. I realize in other states it's already really cold, but right now, it's pretty perfect. And it's been a dry fall, so it should be a really fantastic day and end in a really fantastic way with J. Jeffrey Music. He's been rehearsing. You've seen I put some footage out there, but it's going to be a pretty special night for me and hopefully for all of you. So River Bluff Cabins in Lakey. It's actually just outside of Lakey, starting at 7 p.m. And we're going to have merch and stuff, all that for sale there. Also, I would advise you to eat before you come if you want to eat. We're not providing supper or anything like that. We have no idea how many people are going to be there. I honestly do not know if there's going to be 50 people or 300. I don't know. So put down in the comments below if you are coming. It would at least give me some idea. Hell, there may be 5 people there. I don't know, but I sure am getting a lot of messages, and it feels like I'm calling this the fastest growing motorcycle event in the state. But who can prove me wrong about that? I don't know. But a lot of indications are that it's going to be a really well-attended event, and I appreciate all the kind words and everything leading up to this, and lots of people are making plans to attend. So, and then Sunday, October 26th, the plan is for us to go up to the Bent Rim about 10 a.m. and have brunch, and then head our separate ways, and we'll just have some food, fellowship, and a farewell to everyone. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna, hopefully you'll be able to see this on my Facebook page. I'll put it on the website also. But just as a reminder, this is a ride and participate at your own risk event. Each party is responsible for themselves, and neither Bogey Biker nor Kelly B Gliding shall be held liable for anyone else's actions during the Twisted in Texas weekend. So I actually thought about making a Polaris sells Indian motorcycle video, but there's only 10,000 of those on the motorcycle YouTubes. My only comment is, one, I hope Indian motorcycle survives. I know my experience when companies sell to private equity is a complete and utter disaster, but it's not always. That's just my experience 2 times. So, but I hope that I really want to like Indian motorcycle. There's some models that I like, but the competition is good. So, but no, I'm not going to be making a video strictly about that. So anyway, I'm super stoked. We got today's Sunday, so Twisted in Texas 2 will be here soon.
If I told you what happened, you wouldn't believe me, but I got to write a song called One Night in Fredericksburg. So. I thought I'd seen it all before that night when you found me in that bar. The poison that was coursing through my body had me feeling like a star. Well, I don't know the reason, and I can't recall the season, but I know I was acting like a fool. I never got your name. Now my days will never be the same after one night in Fredericksburg with you. Well, it started with a smile, and for a while I thought my dreams had all come true. It ended with that falling feeling dream that comes before the morning dew. You took me by the hand, said, I'm not who you think I am. It's time for you to turn, go back home. It was then I realized I'd seen the devil in disguise and spent one night in Fredericksburg alone. My blood ran cold when I was told about that night. It feels so long ago. Wasted lines you told me in my life.
All right, so I didn't get it on film, but you know, it made me think. I'm coming home down a two-lane highway, and this car just drifts over all the way in my lane. You know, and so I just had this thought, like, if something happens, it's not going to be this dramatic buildup. It's going to happen when you're not paying attention and somebody else is not paying attention. So please be careful out there. That was obviously, this young lady was on her phone and not driving. So got to be careful and got to pay attention at all times. So that's going to do it for this. I just wanted to try to get the schedule out there one more time. Look forward to seeing you all there. Head over to bogeybiker.com. There's still time to, I think, to get, we got Twisted in Texas. Hank always starts drinking water when I turn the camera on. Is that good? Is that good, Hank? Hank. He misses Max, and so do I, and so do we all. Yeah, we just saw well, I didn't just see, but just reminded that we got some Twisted in Texas with the Twisted in Texas logo. We got some stickers, and the hoodies and the shirts look really good. So hopefully you got some of those, and let's wear them while we're down there. I think Mrs. Bogey wants a steak and a tater tonight, so she's going to eat a steak and a tater, and I'm going to eat a steak. And we are making our final preparations, Twisted in Texas 2. We will see you there. Can't wait. Everybody ride safe. We'll see you soon. And Hank, don't let the hard days win. He's such a good dog. You don't let the hard days win.
Yeah, honey, I'm the bogey biker. And you know I'm here to stay.